or Pura Luhuruluwatu, one of 6 key temples believed to be Bali's spiritual pillars, is renowned for its magnificent location, perched on top of a steep cliff approximately 70 meters above sea level. This temple also shares the splendid sunset backdrops as that of Tanah Lot Temple, another important sea temple located in the island's western shores. Pura Luhuruluwatu is definitely one of the top places on the island to go to for sunset delights, with direct views overlooking the beautiful Indian Ocean and daily catch dance. Besakih Temple, known as Bali's mother temple for over 1,000 years, sits 1,000 meters high on the southwestern slopes of Mount Agung, in an area of not less than 12 square kilometers. Besakih Temple deserves declared as the biggest temple in Bali, even in Indonesia. Besakih is an artistic and unique complex that comprises at least 86 temples, which include the main Pura Panataran Agung, the Great Temple of State, and 18 others. Besakih is the biggest and holiest of the island's temples and is surrounded by breathtaking and scenic rice paddies, hills, is one of Bali's most important landmarks, famed for its unique offshore setting and sunset backdrops. An ancient Hindu shrine perched on top of an outcrop amidst constantly crashing waves, Tanah Lot Temple is simply among Bali's not-to-be-missed icons. This temple is very famous among tourist destinations in Bali, with spectacular view of sunset at some nooks of coral reef around Tanah Lot Temple. The word of Tanah Lot is consisted of 2 words that are Tanah word interpreted as a reef looking like Gili Isle. Tanah Lot is meaning the small island floating on the sea, pursuant to environmental condition. Hence the structure of Tanah Lot Temple is built at a regular reef plane of its angle, which is only consisted of 1 plain yard as Jerawan. Tanah Lot Temple differences with other temples on the island of Bali. Tanah Lot does not have a few pages because it is built on a plain of coral. The onshore site is dotted with smaller shrines alongside visitors' leisure facilities that comprise restaurants, shops and a cultural park presenting regular dance performances. The temple is located in the Upland Village of the Tabanan Regency, an approximate 20 kilometers northwest of Kuta, and is included on most tours to Bali's western and central regions. Rice Terraces in Ubud is famous for its beautiful scenes of rice paddies involving the Subak, traditional Balinese cooperative irrigation system, which according to history, was passed down by a revered holy man named Rsi Markandeya in the 8th century. Gogalungan forms the 3 most splendid terraced landscapes in Ubud shared region, with the others being in the villages of Pajang and Kampuhan. The Gogalungan rice terraces alone offers a scenic outlook that spreads down before you in a way to the rice paddies on the slopes across the valley. The high roadside location is cool and breezy, and it is a well-known spot for tourists to stop and take photos. Painters and nature lovers also enjoy visiting this spot, and there are numerous art kiosks and cafes near the let offering their way. Goagaja's name is slightly misleading, lending the impression that it's a gigantic dwelling full of elephants. Nevertheless, Goagaja Elephant Cave is an archaeological site of significant historical value that makes it a special place to visit. Located on the cool western edge of Badr Village, 6 kilometers out of central Ubud, you do not need more than an hour to descend to its relic-filled courtyard and view the rock-wall carvings, a central meditational cave, bathing pools and fountains. Safari Marine Park offers a fun day out, and serves as one of the island's largest and most visited animal theme parks, which opened its gates in 2007. The Bali Safari and Marine Park was established by Taman Safari Indonesia, covering 40 hectares of land in the Gianyar Regency. It is home to over 60 species, all of which roam free in large enclosures that mimic their natural habitats. Enjoy riding on a safari bus to visit the animals, watching fascinating elephant talent shows, get cuddly with baby orangutans, and view baby sharks at the aquarium. Families traveling with children will have a blast together at the adjacent water and amusement parks. Monkey Forest, also known as the Sacred Monkey Forest of Padang Tegal, is one of Ubud's most popular attractions, a natural forest sanctuary that is home to a horde of gray long-tailed hawks, Other than around 700 monkeys, you also can see 186 species of trees and 12.5 hectares of forest, allowing you to get an abundance of fresh air. The site is well preserved thanks to a community-based management program. The forest is also conveniently positioned near Ubud town center, and within easy walking distance from guest houses and resorts along the main roads of Jalan Hanuman and the namesake Jalan Monkey Forest. Besides watching playful monkeys in their natural habitat, swinging through canopies, lazing along pathways or feeding on bananas, the site offers cool walks along paved pathways through a leafy nutmeg forest. Beautiful ancient temples with guardian statues covered in moss also feature throughout the forest. Those staying outside of Ubud and coming for a day tour usually have the Ubud Monkey Forest as a must-visit, combined with sightseeing highlights at the Ubud Royal Palace and shopping sprees through the Ubud Art Market, locally referred to as Pasar Seni Ubud, is located opposite the Purisaran Royal Ubud Palace and is open daily. Here you can find beautiful silk scarves, lightweight shirts, handmade woven bags, baskets or hats, statues, kites and many other handcrafted goods. Most of the goods found at the Ubud Market are made in the neighboring villages of Pangasinan, Tigalalong, Payangan, and Peliaden. The location of the Ubud Art Market, which is centered among the art-producing villages, and being just opposite the Royal Palace, which is a center point at Ubud itself, make it a strategic shopping place for Balinese handicrafts and souvenirs. The Ubud Market also serves as a setting for the Hollywood movie Eat, Pray, Love, which shows a scene where actress Julia Roberts opposite a male character strolling through the stalls, which are frequently visited by foreign and domestic visitors in real life. Naturally, bargaining is essential. Badr Volcano is one of the famous Bali places of interest, featured by panoramic view of active Badr Volcano, and lake area is consisted of some villages such as Ketasan Village, Buahan, Abong, Trunyan, Songan, South Badr, Middle Badr, North Badr, Sukawana and Kintamani Village. Mount Badr, Bali. To enjoy an unforgettable sunrise from the top of an active volcano of Mount Badr, Kintamani Volcano or Mount Badr, in particular, is a very popular trek. The captivating Mount Badr surrounds the 13-square-kilometer Badr Caldera Lake. Those with a penchant for adventure can take a winding road down to the lake shore. This leads you to Toibunka, Ulandanu Badr Temple, and a collection of hot springs. The Kintamani area consists of three main villages, namely Penelican, Badr, and Kintamani. There are also some old Balinese villages around Badr Lake, often referred to as Baliaga villages. Penelican is a popular stop. Rice terraces pretty much cover the region of the namesake Upland Village in West Bali, most famous for its landscapes that are both dramatic and truly exotic. The site is one of the island's must-see natural panoramas, on par with Mount Badr and the caldera of Kintamani. The cool highlands and the breathtaking scenery of this village at the foot of Mount Batu Kara makes for wonderful photo opportunities, and serves as a soothing retreat away from the island's crowded south. Once a UNESCO Cultural Heritage Site candidate, Jidalawi Rice Terraces comprises over 600 ha of rice fields that follow the flowing hillside topography of the Batu Karu mountain range. These are well maintained by a traditional water management cooperative known as Subak, which dates back to the 9th century. The cooperative itself eventually won recognition as a dominant factor in Bali's cultural landscape entry.